Hello, my name is Robin and I want to thank you very much for taking the time to watch this new video of mine. I'm back at the airport of Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm here to fly with Delta. Again, with Delta. But before I flew with their Boeings and the McDonnell Douglas, but today we're flying with the Airbus A321. We're flying to Dallas and I'm taking you with me. Anyway, let's go check out the Delta Sky Club first, and then after that we're gonna board the A321 to Dallas. So please, come with me. This is the Sky Club at Concourse T. It's somewhat confusing to get inside as the hallway looks like a bit of a dead end. If you do find the elevator at the end of the hallway, it brings you into this modern lounge with great views on the Apron. There's ample seating and Delta have made sure that there's not a corner without a power outlet. Complimentary or premium drinks are available at the bar, and as this was the morning, Delta still had the breakfast buffet out. Delta serves Starbucks coffee in all of their lounges and on flights. It's really not my favorite type of coffee, but I really only had 2 hours of sleep, so I was willing to make an exception here. With Delta being an American airline, you'd expect the fleet to be more Boeing focused. But Delta have been flying with the A319 and the A320 for about a decade now, as a result of the merger between Delta and Northwest Airlines. So when Delta added the A321 to that lineup in 2016, it was the first time Delta ordered their own narrow-body Airbus aircraft, for which they introduced a brand new cabin design. We'll have a closer look at that right after takeoff. The Airbus A321 seats 192 people in 3 classes, but today we'll focus solely on the main cabin, where you can find 143 seats. Delta has an extra lavatory built in the center of the aircraft, and although it's pretty narrow, it looks very modern. The seats on the A321 are almost an inch or about 2 centimeters wider than Delta have on the Boeing 737. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's an increase of almost 4.5%, and that adds to the comfort on board. Each seat has a seatback screen, at which we'll have a closer look at in a minute. This is also where you find the auxiliary port and the USB port. It's great to see that these are being built into more and more aircraft. Now we're slowly moving towards USB-C. The tray table is quite large, is adjustable, and features an indent for your drinks. Down in the seat pocket, you can find the safety cards, the in-flight menu, guide on how to connect to the Wi-Fi, and Delta's in-flight magazine Sky. And the legroom is great. There's also a 110-volt power outlet and bonus USB port underneath the seat. After takeoff, I found an empty row on the other side of the aircraft, which gave me the opportunity to record the other wing as well. Delta offer free non-alcoholic drinks to passengers in the main cabin with a snack like a Biscoff or Cheez-Its. The best in-flight entertainment, in my opinion, is still the other side of the window, and especially since I'm from Europe, where seatback screens are not a thing. Let's go have a look at it. My favorite parts are the aircraft detail screen and the flight tracker. The flight tracker is very responsive and informative, showing both metric and imperial measures. And something we from Europe definitely cannot imagine is a live TV on a plane. We are barely getting Wi-Fi on our flights. It is safe to say that I'm a fan of the direction Delta are going with the comfort on their aircraft. That's why I'm very excited for my trip report on the Airbus A320 that I'm posting next week. But for now, it's time for landing and then my final 2 cents on this flight. Well, after a very comfortable ride, we made it to the great state of Texas, to Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. And I'm very impressed with Delta's A321. The cabin interior is so modern, it's so sleek. I'm really in love with the seats that they have, the blue leather and then the combination with the red. I really like it. And then the modern lavatories they have on the aircraft as well. It is a bit narrow, but it is super modern. It's really, really nice. Then at each seat had a screen as well. It's so responsive. It's really good. Overall, the A321 is a banger of an aircraft for on the Delta fleet. That is it for me right now. It is time to get some rest because I haven't had much of that this weekend. So I'm gonna go ahead to Dallas, the city, stay there for the day, and then tomorrow go back to the airport again to fly to Detroit. That's it for me today. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more like this, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next week.